Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 22nd of March 2021. In March we're talking about creating our best life, whatever that means for you. And as always, take what feels right for you and leave anything that doesn't. These card readings are general to give you some guidance for the week ahead and hopefully to help you make any decisions you're trying to make. So, the start of the week we have the Two of Michael. You've got a decision to make. There's some choice you have to decide upon. And this, I feel like you've been doing this for a little while now and you just need to make a decision. But that's easier said than done, and that's evident by the fact that you're having a lot of trouble making this decision. If you find yourself, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing it, just really take a moment to just step back from it, to close your eyes to what is happening around you, to other people's thoughts and opinions around it, and just get really clear first and foremost about what it is that you want, what makes you happy, and what is the best decision for you. All of those other things do come into it, obviously, but you need to get really clear about what it is you want before you can make a decision. Otherwise, the whole thing is just completely overwhelming. So if you're butting heads, with another person over this, then just take a step back from them, from the whole situation, and just give yourself that space to really think and try and work it out in your own head before you make a decision. Otherwise, you will potentially make a decision based on external influences that really aren't going to be the best outcome for you. We also have the card of Mystique here, and this card is all about moving forward. It's saying don't take no for an answer. So I think whatever this is, you're really going to push for what is right for you. And if this has been, it's either a decision you've been trying to make for a while, or something you've been going backwards and forwards with for a long time. And I feel like this time you're actually going to just go, no, that's it. This is the direction I'm taking now, and I'm committed to that. I'm sticking to that. Middle of the week, we have the moon. Now, this is, again, it's connecting to your intuition. It's going within for that guidance of what is right for you. The moon often suggests that you don't have all the information, that some part of it could be hidden, that, again, taking a step back and just seeing everything for how it actually is, looking at it with, clear eyes. And if something doesn't feel right, or you feel like you haven't got all the information, then ask for that, go for that, find that out, because you can't make a good decision without all of the information. Now, for some of you, this is going to be really about you just facing your fears, and I think you're turning your back on something that perhaps hasn't been working out for you. And even when you know it's not right, sometimes it is easier and more comfortable to stay there than to step away and step into the unknown. So, but I feel as though a lot of you are going to do that this week. Now we have Archangel Michael with this card, and this is talking about having the courage that you need to make life changes that are right for your divine purpose and your life. So be courageous and make those choices that you know you need to make. And if you do that, at the end of the week, you have the Sun. So happy outcomes here. Life is good. Positive thinking, manifesting, all of that. Really, get clear on what it is you're focusing on, because if you are focusing a lot on what you're worrying about, on making this decision, on making the wrong choice, all of those things, then those things are going to be self-fulfilling prophecies. So don't go there this week. Really look at the positives, look at how things are going to benefit you, and really take a leap of faith, because success will be yours if you do that. this is partnered with the card of Aurora, and this is about you flying high. This is you leading by example, you're inspiring others, you are doing really well. And unfortunately, when that happens, not everybody is happy for you. Some people want to kind of bring you back down a peg or two. Don't fall back into that. Don't believe that when people say that to you. Really trust in yourself, trust in your ability to make the right choices for you, and stand firm in the knowledge that you deserve what is best for you. And putting yourself second to make somebody else happy is not the way forward. And yes, there could be some turbulence in the first instance as you go through all of this, but ultimately, in the long run, you will be happy. And, you know, other people are responsible for their own happiness. They need to address that. It's not your responsibility. So, bottom of the deck, we have the card of Lila, and this says, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So everything we've been talking about, going within, getting clear about what you want and looking for that guidance. We also have the King of Raphael, and this is a card of knowing it is safe to trust. Again, this card shows those two options, and you are balancing a lot. You are trying to really keep everybody happy. This is letting you know you can do it. You can do everything you need to do here. So just trust in yourself, trust in your abilities to do that, and go for it. Now, this card can also suggest that you are going after some kind of creative passion. Now, this came up a little bit, I think, in the daily cards as well, about looking at what you're passionate about and going for that. From my healing cards, we have the card of balance, and this also came up in the daily cards. So this is looking at where things are unbalanced. If you are putting somebody else first before your own needs all the time, then you need to rein that back in. If you have people expecting or demanding a lot from you, whether that's your time, your energy, your money, whatever it is, it's bringing that back in and, you know, having boundaries in place and standing firm on that and saying no when you have to. This could be that you are focusing too much on work and your responsibilities and you're not having enough fun. So it's balancing out those two things. Whatever that means for you, bring balance into your life this week. Your affirmation card for the week ahead is the Divine Fruit, and it says, as I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the Divine Sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. So, have an amazing week. For some of you, this could be a little bit stressful, a bit difficult, and a little bit emotional. Just try and go with it, go with the flow, trust in what is best for you, and stand your ground when it comes to what your needs are and having those met. And I'll see you next week.